Hey guys, welcome back to Sailing Selkie. Last time you saw us, we were anchored off the coast of Padstow almost a year ago today. But to be totally honest with you, cruising last summer and working full time was really full on, and editing videos was the first thing to fall off our to-do list.
In this video though, we're going to bring you right back up to speed, and we're going to fill you in on our plans to set off on a big trip in just 2 months' time. Roll the tape.
After Padstow, we sailed around Land's End and battled down the south coast, running between low-pressure systems to get to the Portishead Marina in Weymouth. After resting up in Weymouth, we cruised back west along the coast. We stopped off in Dartmouth, Salcombe, Foy, Falmouth, Helford and Penzance. Then we took 2 weeks off work to explore the beautiful Isles of Scilly before heading back to Portishead. We had already dubbed the trip Selkie Shakedown Season, and boy did it live up to its name. We covered over 850 nautical miles, and due to our restricted schedule, we got 3 overnight passages under our belts.
I learnt the hard way why you don't hold on to a cruising chute under load. We almost lost the new dinghy twice, and we found out why Portland Bill has its reputation as one of the most dangerous passages of water on the south coast. But despite all this, we learned that Selkie is the perfect boat for us, keeping us safe despite our mistakes and giving us the chance to visit the most beautiful places the UK has to offer. We feel so lucky to be living a lifestyle full of exciting new places, incredible wildlife encounters and serious sunsets, and can't wait for what's to come.
So what is the plan? In 2 months' time, we're both going to quit our jobs, which is really scary. And we're going to head off from here, which is Bristol, and go straight to Spain. The weather in the Bay of Biscay at the end of September starts to get worse. So we basically just want to get to mainland Europe as quickly as we can.
Dodge the orcas.
Yeah, dodge all the orcas. And then once we're there, we can cruise down the west coast.
Still dodging orcas.
Yeah. It will be more relaxed and we'll be able to just do day trips and anchor, and it won't be like long overnight passages.
And drink Rioja and eat pig.
Yeah, exactly. All those things. And then we'll head to the Canaries, which is when we'll then go across the Atlantic and hit the Caribbean in early 2025.
Yeah, and then I don't think we know that much more, do we? Like, we know that we want to see as much of the Caribbean as possible. There's so many places to see, and we want to like prioritise surfing. I think that's the other thing we've talked a lot about. But we haven't done loads of research. I think like doing the Atlantic itself, like that's such a big part of it for us. So if we can, get over there, then we're just going to be like, wow,
yeah,
let's see what we can do.
It's going to be so exciting. It's just the thrill of the adventure, I think, for me. I'm just so excited to do the Atlantic and then just see what's to come after that.
Yeah, I think we do have a loose plan. So we basically think we're going to be away for about 2 years. So we've saved as much as we can. For the last 2 years we've been living on the boat, and we know that we're going to have to work part-time, so we're like looking at all the different things we can do. But yeah, we're going to play it pretty much by ear and just looking forward to like a completely different lifestyle and really taking it easy. But before that, we've got loads to do, right?
Yeah, before we can really even think about leaving the marina, we've got a big list of things we need to fix and upgrade on board. So she hasn't done an Atlantic crossing since 2016. So the rigging's quite old. So we're going to redo all of the rigging. Another big thing we've got to do is all the paint on the deck flaked off. So we want to strip all of the paint off the deck.
That'd be such a bitch.
Yeah, and repaint the deck, which is a really big job. We're going to upgrade our solar system. That's another big job. We want to be better off grid than we are currently.
Yeah, it was not so good last summer. We basically kept kind of running out of juice, having to run the engine and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then the last big thing, which I'm really excited about, is we're getting a new cockpit enclosure made. We've just had the spray hood and like a really badly made homemade bimini, which just didn't do the job last summer. So it's a big splash out in terms of our budget.
Item, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite expensive, but it's going to be worth it. We're really excited to get that fitted.
So as well as all of that, we've also got to think about like doing all the medical supplies, and we've got our first aid course and our sea survival booked.
Yeah,
so that's pretty fun.
Paddy's doing his yacht masters.
Doing my yacht master exam, so we've got to revise and like remember all the stuff that I should know already.
Yeah,
so that's fun.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be 4 days on a boat with a really experienced skipper, and I get to crew as well, which is a great experience for me. Yeah,
that's going to be really, really good. And then it's just about like selling our car and saying goodbye to our friends and family and all that kind of stuff.
Hopefully loads of them will come visit, but we're going to miss a lot of them for 2 years, I think.
Yeah, and make the most of seeing them all this summer as well. So it's going to be super busy. But first things first, the boat's coming out of the water next week, and we'll bring you along for the ride for that, and we're going to really get ahead on stripping the deck and painting. Obviously I need to do some of the stuff underwater, so the anodes, we're doing the anti-fouling, all that kind of stuff, and then we'll go from there, and hopefully we'll bring you all along for the ride.
See you in the next video.
Time.